what Dustin's capable of doing. I don't think there was an emotional sag knowing that players get injured before. So that wouldn't be a story for me every game.
When you come off a loss to Calgary at home, and then there's obviously some bitterness, some resentment from the fellas. They want to come back with a better effort. They talked about needing to play simpler and all that. What do you make of the start of your club and how that may be what we would say a listless start would be?
Yeah, I wouldn't find the start any different than the middle or even toward the end. They're going to sit a bit on that. There really isn't any piece of a game that you can point to and say, well, that was what was wrong with your game. We were slow. Whether we were slower with the puck than we were without it. And so that affects absolutely everything that you do. So the question is why did the team come over slow? I'll look back and say there was something wrong with the way I practiced them yesterday and prepped them for the game, because I did not expect, and nobody would have, a free-flowing game by any means, or lots of offense to be had. That rarely happens when the two teams meet. But we, from our back end right through to our forwards, we were so very slow. Just our feet, and then everything for us good stems from that, and that's also a good defensive play stems from that. And 3 2-on-1s in the first period. We were just very slow tonight. It's not something that you see at all often in the other games. I haven't seen that. I just haven't seen it in a long time.
What did you see from your group after you made the line, or the line juggling was done?
Just the same. I didn't think it had any effect, positive or negative, either way. Didn't like we started. It was a bit optimistic behind the bench that we would get better, but we did not.